Racing isn't just about going fast. And with Extreme E, this is literally a race for the planet.
It's a brand new form of motorsport, fully electric vehicles, off-road vehicles, travelling to remote parts of the planet that don't normally see motorsport or any kind of racing of any kind. The areas that we're travelling to, they're being selected because we're able to bring a spotlight to talk about climate change. Unlike some other international series that travel around the globe, Extreme, all the vehicles and the kit and everything is transported by boat by the St Helena, but it's also a travelling laboratory. You know, it's a great opportunity to be taking a travelling laboratory into these areas that, you know, they're being directly affected by climate change, but they're probably not seeing what's also happening in terms of the research and the development and the learning side of it. If that makes sense. It's sort of been removed from it. I think you're pretty excited with your science background.
Yeah, the scientists on board will get an opportunity to collect data from each location, even from the oceanic journey from one location to the next, and establish a bit of a status quo of where we're at to teach the rest of the world.
Yeah, and I think, like, especially a lot of people think electric cars are slow. That's obviously not true. This helps people understand that you can have an electric car, you can go fast.
Yeah, I think that's a great point about it, is that it's a really exciting new form of motorsport. It's not trying to reinvent any existing form of motorsport. It's something that's never been done before, you know, in these remote locations on tracks that have never ever been raced or, you know, never ever seen an electric vehicle.
Motorsport from the beginning, I think, works and has worked for more than 100 years by pushing the envelope of technology with cars. And whether it was, you know, coming up with a 9-bearing system in this engine back in 1911 that was more reliable through a 24-hour race or whatever, it's always pushed the envelope of what was reliable, safe, and performance. And I think with electric, with EV, motorsport can operate the same way. Extreme E comes at a pivotal time, really, in motorsport here. We're able to prove in a very exciting way that you can take cars and race them, expand their technology, innovate on their safety, their performance, their reliability, in a way that is even a positive impact in the end on the environment, and shed light on environmental issues that are out there, and simple things that individuals can do to affect change on a huge scale. This opens the door for manufacturers to stay involved in motorsport, as they have through the decades. You can see the hulls of these race cars here have all pushed the envelope of technology for their era. Now the era is EV, and pushing that envelope for EV is critical that motorsport's involved in that. If we don't demonstrate through series like Extreme E that motorsport can be done in a responsible way and positively impact global issues, environmental issues, now then you may not be a world where motorsport survives that much longer. So I think this is a critical time for motorsport. I think Extreme E is taking the right step, and the future of motorsport depends on us finding compelling ways to race these electric cars against each other to prove their safety and their reliability and their performance to consumers in order to have motorsport survive.
It's a simple way of alternatively thinking and reusing the spaces that we once consumed. This is Greenworks. I'm Matthew Long. For more like this, follow us on your favorite platform.